Sweet. Can you hear me? And is there some insane delay? There definitely is an insane delay. That is just the facts of doing the Bandcamp stream, as we discovered last night. I say a thing, and then I'll look over, and I can see me say it a few seconds later. So I'm interested in seeing how this goes. I've never used the Bandcamp concert feature. I think maybe some of our friends may have done this through Bandcamp previously. I have not attended any of those. All the ones I've done have been on Twitch so far. So I wanted to do this stream partially to force myself to talk to people and do stuff, partially just to test out how this Bandcamp stuff works and hang out with everybody. So those are my main goals. I am going to try to do at least one song off of the new record. I'll be fully real with you. The new song I don't have memorized fully, so I will probably have a cheat sheet for lyrics in my hand, although I won't have to look at it the whole time, hopefully, whenever it comes time for that song. Also, full disclosure again, this is totally what you want to do at the beginning of a live show. That isn't the disclosure. That is advice not to do what I'm doing right now and explain to people what will be bad about the show before you start, because then they are focused on those things. You've reminded them. I haven't been practicing these songs as much as I usually did because I've been really focused on this new album and trying to learn this new stuff. And memorization is a nightmare for me. So while I've been trying to memorize everything, I haven't done these songs as much. I did run through them earlier, though, and I nailed them then. So I'm assuming hopefully that means I'll nail them now. So anyway, how are you guys doing? It doesn't show me who is in the chat. So I'll tell you right now, I know at least Jared's in the audience and Cecil. I can tell you my biggest complaints so far with streaming on Bandcamp is it gives you no idea who's in the chat, and there's no way to see. Literally. All you can see is how many people are in the chat. And also, it doesn't tell you who RSVPs. And I have no idea if there's a recording being made of this. I don't know if it'll be something people can go back and watch or not. So I honestly have no idea. I kind of wish I'd have had the foresight to think about recording it so I could have made it available to some people on YouTube or something later, but I didn't really think about that. So, it's basically, as far as I know, if you're here is the only way to see it while it's happening live, which I honestly don't love, because I did like that when I do things on Twitch, people would have the option of coming and watching it later, at least for 2 weeks or something. So that's a major drawback. However, I feel like it looks pretty good. From what I can see of the preview stream, it looks really nice. I like this format. Like having a merch table. All those things are cool. So, yeah. Sorry, Cecil. I'm doing the thing I shouldn't do. But I also just like to talk a lot on these things. I like to talk a lot in general. Just how I am. So let's do a couple songs. Now, why would you be scared of someone with nothing to lose? Got a lot on my mind other than just the booze. And the reality comes down to this. My business and you best pray you stay up out of it now. Don't know who they told you that it was. Fact of the matter is I spit fire, but turn you into fucking dust. Trust on that shit you don't want to be, but if you want to find out, you come and see me. Know exactly who I am, no emo kid, goddamn. I was that nerdy kid, but it'd have been high school like Son of Sam. The one thinking about putting it down, I would have laughed about it too. No trace of a frown, but I'm a grown up now. Got seeds of my own, I ain't risking my home life, I let you know. If snakes get stepped on, my crew is no friends. Ain't got time, folks who ain't down to the end. Okay, that sound pretty good? I feel good about that. I'll be real. That one I was like going through my list of beats, and I was like, oh yeah, I should totally do that one. I always love doing that song. And then I hadn't practiced it though in fucking forever, and I felt really good about it in rehearsal. So we're powering through the hits because I talked way too much at the start. So I'm going to try to talk less as we go. Eventually, I'm going to start doing these streams more regularly. We're working on a stream with the band with this interface I have now. Should be able to actually do a full band concert in the next couple weeks we are planning on. So I'll keep you posted. Every day ripping shit up from the start to the end. The sight of sound skin, never ever doing this shit again. Repeating myself, it's not something that I'm up in. If it's you to chase the past, you go ahead and do you. Flash forward 100,000 miles an hour. I'm seeking wisdom over power. Man can build a bridge faster than build a tower. Every track I complete, timestamp says it was here. Rather live a life of love than waste away in fear. Until I'm moving over units, playing big spender. Be here thanks to you and in the rain of pretenders. Mastermind like automator, flipping the faders. No hip hop savior, MC with more flavor. Whack dudes get by on bullshit, ill behavior. No friends flag wave, and never waver with real ish for you to savor. The new kid in town 2 days later. Now I'm the fucking mayor. I'm on the moon, kid. I'm on the moon, motherfucker, on the moon, kid. I'm on the moon, motherfucker, on the moon, kid. I'm on the moon, motherfucker, on the moon, motherfucker, on the moon. I'm on the moon, kid. I'm on the moon, motherfucker, on the moon, kid. I'm on the moon, motherfucker, on the moon, kid. I'm on the moon, motherfucker, on the moon, motherfucker, on the moon. I'll be real, it's been an ordeal. I've been financially broke, town to town, running on fumes wherever I go. Once I get there, rip shit from seal to flow. Yes, I misbehaved a couple times from learning forever though. I know, getting too over the shit. Still losing my temper over some petty ass shit. Fact of the matter is life is more than the game we've been playing for. As I'm concerned, I'm fucking top score, rocking it. Now here I am clocking it, won't be happy till I got a fucking t-shirt line and maybe a money bin. Clock out once 100 million records sold, cause you don't get platinum plaques off of Bandcamp downloads. If you ever support us and shit to the done. Bought some Christmas presents for my daughter and son. Been a couple times now, you kept the lights on. So know that you in my heart as long as it pumps blood. I'm on the moon, motherfucker, on the moon, kid. I'm on the moon, motherfucker, on the moon, kid. I'm on the moon, motherfucker, on the moon, kid. On the moon, I'm on the moon, kid. I'm on the moon, motherfucker, on the moon, kid. On the moon, motherfucker, on the moon, kid. On the moon, motherfucker, on the moon, kid. On the moon. Every time I do that part, I envision in my mind Bugs Bunny doing the Barber of Seville when he keeps fucking with the opera singer about like holding that real long. Felt pretty good about that one too. I got a little lost in thought at one point. I don't know if y'all could tell. I'll start thinking too much about what I gotta say next. And then I'll realize I'm already saying things. Stop thinking about it. Just say it. The delay is so massive on this that it's hard to I just saw Cecil's funny comment. So now I'm able to respond to it, but by the time I respond to it, it's been 20 seconds. Yeah, whenever I started doing that, I 100% got the idea from the Barber of Seville short with Bugs Bunny, little Looney Tunes stuff. Checking my set list. Okay. So that was the second song, right? So now we do this one. I need to just like run laps. A little blue bastard said he kissed the rings. He called a 5-ball to the jaw, trying to step up to me. Now we're the meanest brothers. You got nothing but a mutant fox. You run real fast, we don't run. We fight at all costs. A metal boss. You got some stupid red shoes. I got them fly overalls, eating bugged out mushrooms. Save a bunnies, alright, whatever. I'm stomping on turtles yet and try and get clever. Doing battle with a bunch of fucking robots. I'm stomping on Goombas, calling out shots. Dr. Robotnik's just a sucker. Do battle with Bowser. Yeah, he's a mean motherfucker. But when was the last time you was in a good game? Other than Smash Brothers Brawl, your franchise is lame. Not the same. Got a couple good hits, but since like 94, it's been nothing but bullshit. My only misstep was Mario Sunshine. Everything else I do is fucking fun times. Real recognized, real looking kinda faded. Real recognized, real looking kinda dated. I got them power blocks, you got sparkly dunks. You and your crew just some mark-ass punks. Real recognized, real looking kinda dated. Real recognized, real looking kinda faded. I got them power blocks, you got sparkly dunks. You and your crew just some mark-ass punks. Go hola, hola, hola. Hola, hola, hola. I could hear you. I've mic'd your homes so that I could do that call and response. I always love doing that. And that is definitely a reference to an old hip-hop live recording. I don't even remember. Cool Herc, maybe? I don't remember. Something I remembered from the 90s. And I was on stage the first time. I was like, this beat keeps going, and I don't have anything to say. And I just said it. And then after the first time, it just became part of the shows. If anybody has any questions about anything, if you're curious about stuff I've worked on with different people, feel free to ask questions in the chat. I will try to answer them as they pop in my head. I don't have a lot of banter planned. One of the things I envy about some of my friends is they come to the show and they have every part of the performance meticulously planned, and I cannot do that. I think of stories on the fly and just kind of retell them. I'm not a person with a plan. I'm a person who just does things, which has generally been my attitude about music and everything. When I try to plan, then that's why Human Disaster took 6 years to make, and I wrote like 40 songs for it. If I plan, I obsess, but I do everything off feel. I make music like it's journaling. Anyway, that was a lot of babbling. Sorry about that. So that was the third song. So the fourth, I believe, is what is next. Oh, okay. So I'll do this one. This one was originally produced by a guy named Adam Baum from, oh, nice. I don't even know what that is, Dre. Yeah, I think it's interesting because I think it's one of the things that works about me and Cecil's dynamic with making the records is I'm usually like, just like spewing everything that's in my brain. And then Cecil has to herd all the cats I've thrown into his lap because I do all the things and then I bring them to him and then he makes them make more sense before I put them out. This time, the new album, I'm working with the band really directly. We did a little bit of this with Human Disaster. With Human Disaster, I worked on it for like 5 years with Cecil, and then really only the last 6 months of making the record, I brought the Andy and Jessamine, or Slappy as she is known. I brought them in to add things, instruments and stuff. In some cases, much to Cecil's chagrin, because we were basically finished with the record at that point. But And I had played a bunch of instruments on it. Cecil would put some instruments on it. Some of his bandmates from Autocorrect would put some instruments on it. And then I brought in my band to put in more instruments on it. Get There is the one I think that most noticeably changed from its earlier version to the latest. Yeah, that definitely was not my intent, Dan. I don't know that I can do anything about that, though. That's super weird. That's super weird. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Brick. He is a big influence of mine. Before I knew what nerdcore was, he had some rather nerdy songs mixed in with some extremely depressing stuff. He's a definite influence on my vibe. Highly recommend you check out his record, Pop Psychology. It's really good and definitely something I was listening to a lot when I made a lot of the stuff on Human Disaster. So I'm going to go ahead and do a song because now I've been talking an extremely long time. I'm sorry. This one is called Punch Up. Guess who's back playing ones into the game? I see a mean mugging and these cats acting strange. About to get a good look at the lugs. Just cause I'm a nerd to make none of these cats thugs. I slap you up, easy left, right, BA. Cats acting silly like you got done with freebase. Iron tank and a roll up on your genitals. Blast a cool and nap and leave you broke down the minerals. Residuals getting shipped back to your family. Hit you with the power glove, nobody can stand me. It's cause I'm too honest. Think your shit sucks. Talk a lot of nonsense, but you ain't convinced us. Your shit's floppy with like 3.5. Never Microsoft Macintosh with a hard drive. No sign me to copy. I grip the rhyme, flip the script, wicked, smash walls like but bombs to punch up. Yo, throw your light guns up. Go ahead, yeah, slap whoever runs up. Too loud, then you're with the wrong crowd. It's some real smart dudes. It's about to dumb out. It's the punch up, put your light guns up. Go ahead, yeah, slap whoever runs up. Too loud, then you're with the wrong crowd. It's some real smart dudes. It's about to dumb out. Homophobes, they can suck my ball. Make out like anacondas, go ahead, unhinge they jaw. Last laugh, like his revenge of the Joker. Come in too confident, go reaching for the fireplace poker. Now we dealt the deck, 60 cars deep, 24 soldiers. Yo, watch what you speak, don't sleep. I leave them soaring like Nemo. I'm 64-bit, you bullshit like Neo Geo. Blue wizard, never about to die. Rolling solo on the Lolo, 2d6 damage, slash your eyes. Not too good to get by, yeah, you know the deal. Mini game style, swatch your cool like flies on the reel. Donkey Kong in your shit, slap you flat. Yo, that's what you get. You think I'm playing with two cats? Flow sick like hazmat, run shit like GTA. Sweet sauce, Sephiroth style, but leave you missing half your face. It's a punch up, throw your light guns up. Go ahead, yeah, slap whoever runs up. Too loud, then you're with the wrong crowd. It's some real smart dudes. It's about to dump out. It's the punch up, throw your light guns up. Go ahead, yeah, slap whoever runs up. Too loud, then you're with the wrong crowd. It's some real smart dudes. It's about to dumb out. And the crowd goes, ah. Yeah, it's definitely supposed to be. Yeah, maybe it's if you. I don't even know. Okay, that makes sense. I can't like the stream. I can't really see the chat until I'm not rapping, or I keep looking at it. I'm trying to stop looking at it whenever I'm in the middle of talking. I think we need. I've actually thought about this a little bit. I think there needs to be like some meeting in the middle of where we've had live streams, and now we're going to go back to having some shows sometimes. I think like there's definitely, I think the ability to interact in that way. You can't have everybody in the room shouting at you at show, but it's easy to have a text chat. If it was like a text chat, everybody could join. Maybe I need to create a Discord at shows. And I'm like, I have my phone on me. You know, if you want to say something, you can all talk to each other there without talking out loud. I don't know. Nice. I am, yeah, so that last song I had to change a line in. It used to say, homophobes, they can suck my balls. I had to change it to suck my ball after my cancer. mean, I guess I didn't have to. Nobody was like, that's inaccurate. You no longer have 2 balls. Change it. At least not that I remember. And honestly, the first year after my surgery, I don't remember most of that year. Recovery was more difficult maybe than I realized at the time. So, next is Martyr, which I do over a beat, a different beat than the album, a Westworld beat, because I like the piano. And I fucked up. Sorry. I just kept talking and didn't start rapping. I'm not doing a lot of technical stuff on the MPC tonight. I'm sorry. Should have been the damn legend, wound up a fucking martyr. Lost too long, some sort of concrete safari. Took the wrong turns too many times for 10 years. Settled for less, wasn't my style, nothing left here. Got what you wanted and finally left alone. I got an army of my own, facing shit nobody knows. Figure at this point, I scorched a new path. Said you get me back, but I'm still waiting. I still got that last laugh. What's that? Can't hear you. Yeah, I'm repelling, but there ain't nobody trying to get near you. Fake dudes can't make moves, can't even make use of the simple things already done. It's true. Didn't come to make money, came to make records. Human disaster, spitted it out for rubberneckers. And if you never felt like rap was ruining your life, then rap it your life. I'm sorry, yo, good night. Like, I think you're starting to get it right. We're all going down in flames tonight. Didn't think I was doing this for you. The most selfish thing a person can do is make art and stay. I think you're starting to get it right. All going down in flames tonight. Didn't think I was doing this for you. The most selfish thing a person can do. Make art and stay true sight. Life like why the best they carbon copies. I was making tracks off of beats I made from floppies. You were rare without your welcome and begging for new beats. I'm in the lab cooking, chop it up, I make my own heat. In my blood, put a record out every 2 months. My heart beats faster than your tracks bump. My mind writes faster than your check stub. You going on in on what you got, you coming back with a bust. Hey, you're trying to make some time to get some writing in. By the time I die, I have your life's work times 10. Ask you about programs, how do I make my beats? Can't wield a lightsaber without cutting your teeth. And I'm not here to do that work for you. You get no response and I'd rather just ignore you. Ain't as easy as just loading up some software, but okay. Let me know when you get there. I think you're starting to get it right. All going down in flames tonight. Didn't think I was doing this for you. The most selfish thing a person can do. Make art and stay. I think you're starting to get it right. All going down in flames tonight. Didn't think I was doing this for you. The most selfish thing a person can do. Make art and stay true. Okay. Pretty cool. Sorry. Normally when I'm live, I have the crowd do the O's. I just didn't even try to do them this time. I hope you did them at home. I should have gave you express instructions on how to do that. All right. So we're about 7 minutes from when I intended to stop. So I have more songs than that probably in my thing. I don't know if it's going to stop us though, because I'm going to do probably 2 more tonight. And then we're going to do a stream in a couple weeks. Once I know for sure when the band is coming up, I'll let you know. But we're going to do a performance stream pretty soon. I think in like 2 weeks, but I'll let you know for sure. And whenever we do that one, I'm going to have multiple cameras, bandmates here. We're going to do instruments, and it'll be a combination of MPC instruments and vocals from me and Slappy, because she's singing with me on a lot of this new stuff. So I'm going to do one of the new ones now. It is depressing, and I do not rap it. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you that. And I apologize that I have a cheat sheet in my hand. I think there's probably a stigma against doing that, but I could not find my music stand because then I could have just hit it somewhere, and you wouldn't know I was doing it. If you hate the stuff where I only sing, I apologize for what you're about to hear, but I like this one. I will tell you, this one is pretty personal, and I cry a lot while rehearsing it. So I'm going to try not to weep through this song. So we'll see how it goes. Slappy appears as a ghost singing with me on this. So. She used to talk to me about all of her problems, and sometimes that goes with the job. You get to know little things about people, 'cause they only know you from songs. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes I can barely hear it. I'm not a therapist, I'm just also fucked up, and I don't have the answers that you need. I'm just here because I can relate, and I know what you mean. And I would say, hold on, hold on. Someone will find you for sure. Hold on, hold on. Would have been just as useless as before. And it was cold February, I read, surrounded by ghosts and the trees. And it was old, nobody around, an apartment alone with a cat. And I don't know if you had a funeral, you know that's why we hadn't seen in a year. And I wish I would have answered your birthday well wishes. I didn't mean to ignore them, I just wasn't all here. Should have said, hold on, hold on. Someone will find you for sure. Hold on, hold on. Would have been just as useless as before. Hold on, hold on. Someone will find you for sure. Hold on, hold on. Accidents happen, sure, sure. Accidents happen, sure, sure. Accidents happen, sure. Okay, that was difficult. So yeah, that's a lot. So the tone of the new record, this is one of the ones that definitely set that tone. Kind of setting out to make a less bleak record, but that also meant getting some of the bleak ones out first. I really am enjoying singing with Slappy and stuff. We've been working off and on for a little bit on a project called Mutual Assurance that's just instrumental. And she plays piano, Andy plays guitar, and I play bass and play MPC while we're doing stuff. But most of that stuff was instrumental, and then I just got hit with personal stuff, which seemingly opened this waterfall of words that has enabled me to write a bunch of stuff. So I've made a lot of progress on the new record, and that is one of the new ones. I hope you guys dug it. I got through it fine in rehearsal a couple times. My voice kind of got a little shaky at the end, but that was fun. Sort of. It was fun in a very cathartic sort of way. So I'm going to do one last one. I feel like I should not do these back to back in the future. Yeah. I cannot wait for people to hear that too. There's some stuff on this. It sounds, yeah, I'm not going to. There's some stuff on this record that sounds really happy and isn't necessarily totally happy, but I'm trying to really, this new record, there's probably not going to be any songs like The Moon where, I'm just rapping over video game samples and stuff. But this is a record it's going to be personal like that last song was, but I really want to capture my sense of humor on the record, and I really want to capture what it's like to really hang out with me, and just putting a lot of myself into it. So I hope folks dig it. It's been a lot of fun to make. I wish my band lived in my town so we didn't have to get together every 2 weeks and spend 3 days cramming like an exam, but that's how it's going. So I'm going to do one last song. I'm probably going to call it at that point. I do appreciate you all hanging out today. We're definitely, like I said, doing this again soon with the band. So I hope you'll tune in for that one with the band. I wanted to kind of get a feel for how Bandcamp was handling this. And other than not being able to see who all is watching and not being able to save a recording, I do really like this format. This is really cool. So thank you, Stephen. I'm very excited to get it out. And I am looking, there's a vinyl backup in America right now, but I've had an idea for an expansion of No Friends that would handle some limited 7 inches and stuff. And I am starting to look into what it's going to take to put this record on vinyl. Cause I don't know how many solo Mikal kHill records are in me. I really, when I finished Human Disaster, I said, that's it. No more solo stuff. And that's why you got so many EPs. I did so many EPs with my friends and working on some full albums now. We've been working off and on Troubleshooters full-length album. There's plans for a new Thought Criminals, though we might be coming back under a different name, but we'll see. So there's a lot of albums in the works, but this could be the last Mikal kHill record. I don't know. It's so easy for me to work with people now on duo projects. Those rap things with my friends that I've been doing where we both do vocals. It takes way longer for me to do solo raps, and I really agonize over it now. Very similar to how Tribe One writes, which is not how it normally is for me. Yeah, and I'm not saying never, because I've learned you don't really control how you feel about what you're going to make. I'm definitely not saying never, but it could be. It's not a retirement record, though. It would just mean that I was focusing on duo projects like Troubleshooters and 2 Weeks Notice and Thought Criminals and, the full-length No Friends record. I'm not quitting doing music until I die, because I would literally die without making stuff. It's like I get mean if I haven't written a song in a few days. It's not a thing I could ever stop, even if I wanted to. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do this last song. We'll wrap it up here. Again, thank you guys. I know I've went a couple minutes over now what I'd originally said I was going to do, and I talked a lot, but that's what I do. This is good, though. This has been fun. broke car, empty wallet, stomach growls like a beast. A Molotov swing and a mouth full of crooked teeth. Dreams ain't for the weak. It's fun to keep you complacent. No easy path, but the last resort lies adjacent to sick placement. Intentional bad discourse. 1,000 years gone, I called the root up at the source. I guess I should have known it with shot a misdirection. Plugging the long path, walled up for protection. It wasn't to keep us in what you call innocent. Something I can wrap my head around and I'm not convinced. Legs in splints, I still walk 1,000 miles just to steal your satisfaction with a sad smile. It's a sad world with a lot of bad ideas, celebrated by the masses. Last laugh, mass appeal. Held a chill in my hands and shivers down your spine. Yeah, they try to fuck us up, but we're still doing fine. It's a sad world with a lot of bad ideas, celebrated by the masses. Last laugh, mass appeal. Held a chill in my hands and shivers down your spine. Yeah, you try to fuck us up, we're still doing fine. It's alright to hate your fucking life. It's alright to hate your fucking life. It's alright. Don't think you get it, I'm doing fine for now. You stay tearing people down, I stay putting it back together. And I get it, you spent your whole life in the box, being told how to think and how to act and how to hide what it is you really feel. But I'm not about that life, I'd rather wear my heart on my sleeve and my words like a sharp knife. Seconds away from carving my name into a mountain. Got a shovel pulling wishes out of your fountain. Cause some days it's a struggle getting out of bed. I know some of us dealing with some shit that's all in our head. But I'm here to tell you, promise it's okay. When your heart is feeling heavy and you're feeling type of way, there's nothing wrong with you now. We're all in this together and there's nothing wrong with acknowledging the rain. You can't control the weather. Why don't you just feel better? Why don't you feel fine? Don't you want to hang out? Were you in there crying? Maybe we were, you fucking dick. It's alright to hate your fucking life. 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 It's alright. If Andy were here, he would do a kick-ass solo, and I wouldn't just stand there. But thank you guys again. Yeah, that version's from Beachy Keen, which is available here on Bandcamp, but it's also on Spotify as well. That's how we usually do it live now. I love. We did a whole EP of the surf rock stuff, and definitely going to be the whole album isn't going to have that vibe, but there's definitely a little bit of that vibe in some of the new stuff. I think you'll dig it. But anyway, thank you guys again. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me for a little bit on a Sunday. I know it's a weird time of day to do a performance stream even, but thank you guys and have a good night, good day. We'll see you soon.